What's up guys, it's Castle Chaos here with another video. This time we're talking about the Titanic Excavation. This is a fairly new event, it's come around pretty recently, and outside your castle will be this guy. I don't know his name, I have not played this event enough. Okay, so this is what the basic interface looks like. So this event is kind of like a hammer event, or I don't know what exactly the hammer event's called, but instead of just trying to find a board and then refreshing it, you dig down. It's like I have 20 hammers right now, so I can dig, dig, I just dig all the way down, and then all these tell you special rewards. So you could get, let's see, what are the special rewards? You get any of these items. My favorite of these three is, I went from like 2 tickets to 275 arena tickets just from 1 or 2 of these events. But overall, this is a really good event resource-wise for all of these, especially Titans. Gives you a lot of Titan resources. So that's good. That's how the basic thing works. You dig 35 meters and you get a chest. These chests is where you unlock a bunch of stuff. The only free thing that I will be unlocking is the totem from this. But pretty much you do not get hammers from everyday gameplay. You get tickets, which are then used in this boss tab. You get tickets. You can attack the boss with your Titan squad using tickets. Every 50 tickets you get, and you get 2 to 6 hammers depending on how many lives you deal to the boss. So if I were to go attack this boss one time, I would, I'm gonna change that. Just deal a bunch of damage, deal as much damage as you can. My Titan squad's not the best right now. I never really focused on Titans. I was always focused on everything else, but it'll come over time. I'm just gonna do my tower. So, okay, so I lost. I did 47 lives, and I got 6 pickaxes. So as you can see here, I got the max amount of pickaxes as possible from this per attack, and I'm pretty sure I always get this every time. Oh, by the way, down here it says personal damage. This alludes to this chest up here. It's kind of like a pass. The more damage that you get all these items, and then as your clan does damage, you get the bottom row. So thankfully this is all free. As you can see, my clan already did a fair bit of damage. So all I have to do is get all this damage up, and then I will unlock all these rewards. They're not bad. They're pretty good. But, always better. Okay. Moving on next to the quests. As you can see, I already did my 2 daily quests. And these give me 50 tickets each, which will allow me to hit the boss 2 more times. Rankings, this is just how far down you dig. This is for sweats. This is for high spenders. No, this is for grinders, this event. Because the best way to do this is Dark Cathedral. Right here, helmets. That's your pass, it costs money. I'm not going to get to this event. I don't feel like it's needed for this event at all. So I will not be buying it. By the way, don't buy these. Instead of buying these, go into Lighthouse. Battle. Oh, I gotta attack. Battle. Spend diamonds to battle on that. By the time you spend 165 gems, you're probably going to get 200 to 300 of the tickets instead of the 50 that it would give you in the shop. Let's see. Because every battle, I think, is 10 tickets at Lighthouse. I'm not sure about that. Let's see. 4 tickets. Every battle is 4 tickets. So for 165 gems, you would get a lot. Going back to him. As you can see, more hammers. These tools down here are each unlocked by a pass. Drill by silver, pickaxe by gold, dynamite by diamond? Diamond, yeah, diamond. And then once you unlock higher pass, obviously you can get these 2 lower ones. They're kind of like the super hammers and magnifying glasses in the hammer event. I don't know why I'm blanking on that completely today, but they can be pretty useful. I haven't ever used them, honestly. I'm not gonna buy the pass for this event. Okay, now going here. This is shaping out to be a short video today, but I'm gonna go over and talk about all the gears here. So let's see. First things first, we got this one, the Forest Caster gear. So once in a while, when a unit's health drops below 40%, they remove 4 random debuffs restore 35% health, and increase damage, crit, damage, crit, and physical armor piercing by 50% for 4 seconds. Also, during this time, the unit's attacks deal 10%, deal an additional pure damage equal to 10% of a target's max health. Sorry, that took me a minute, I don't know. Okay, so this armor activates on 5 seconds and takes 9 seconds to cool down. It works pretty well, but on the whole, it only works if activation and remaining health are coordinated. You can see in the additional damage inflicted and the pure damage produced, and it's not the best overall. Again, I'm going to do this on a ranking of F to S tier, F being the worst, S being the best. At a low throne room, throwing 6, 8, or 9, and at a high throne room, throwing 11. At a low throne room, this is a D on the tier list, and at a higher throne room, throwing 11, it is a C. So not the best overall. Next, I'm going to talk about the pistols. The unit's attacks have a 40% chance of ignoring 30% of the target's armor. When attacking, the unit has a 50% chance to additionally fire a magic bullet at the enemy with the lowest magic armor. On hit, the bullet casts decay on the target's armor. When the enemy's armor is decayed, that enemy takes 175,000 pure damage and has their magic armor reduced by 20% for 4 seconds. This stacks up to 3 times. That enemy also takes 250,000 magic damage for 4 seconds. These two are locked behind a pass and come out of this research chest, which is what you get after digging 35 meters down. Okay, so this pistol. They work really well. There's no cooldown on them, but they're not the best. There's definitely better pistols out there. On a low throne room, this is a C rank, and at a high throne room, this is a D rank. So far out of this chest, these two are not worth buying the pass for at all. Next up, we're going to go talk about the ring. Once in a while, one of the following two effects is triggered. The ring wearer has a 60% chance to remove 2 random shields or damage reducing effects from a random enemy and deal 250,000 physical damage to that unit. The ring wearer has a 40% chance to remove 2 random shields or damage reducing effects from 4 random enemies and deal 275 pure damage to them. This reads pretty well, but it activates on 4 seconds, which is a pretty big downside, which means your units line up and then it's activating a second or two later. The cooldown is 5.5 seconds, and it works pretty well. It's definitely not the best, but it'll always engage. At a low throne room, this is a B tier. There's definitely better rings, a lot of better rings, and at a throne room 11, it's also a B tier. But this could definitely be used in your squad if you don't have that many rings. Next up is the amulet. Once in a while, the unit restores 75% health and becomes immune to debuffs for 5 seconds. This is really freaking good. The cooldown activation is 4 seconds. Ooh. That might work. And the cooldown is 7 seconds. So what I'm thinking here is 4 seconds, right? That's just about the start of the battle. So if you're like my squad and you're all mages, you're going to go into Astral pretty soon. Around 4 seconds or 5 seconds into the start of the battle. So this could work and restore 75% of your health while you're in Astral. Or I don't know if it restores health at all in Astral. I think you just go into Astral, by the way, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, which you probably don't because I'm just kind of yapping. Astral is a talent in the Mage constellation. It's the best thing in the game. When taking fatal damage, just like if you're on 20 health and attacks about to deal 35 damage, allied mages assume an astral form for 5.2 seconds and restore their weapon ability. The mage in astral form is invulnerable and can't be targeted by attacks or spells, but they continue to attack and use abilities. Each mage can activate this effect once per battle. This is super good. Get this up as fast as you can. This is going to help your team stay alive for a lot longer. You cannot be attacked, but you can keep attacking, pretty much, for 5 seconds is at max. So this ring could be popping or activating into Astral and immune for debuffs for 5 seconds. I mean, that's pretty good still. But while you're in Astral, you don't need to be immune for debuffs because you already are immune for debuffs. So I would like to see this cast on like 7 seconds, maybe. I don't know. But overall, it works pretty well. The immune to debuffs works, but like I don't even know what I'm trying to say. The error in the description is when it says 75% is the fighter's max health before combat, even if the max health has been reduced by something else. So say you have, like, let's take this person as an example. They have 559,000 max health. Say they get something that reduces their max health by 25%. They're still going to restore 75% of their max health of 559%, not the lower amount, the 75% of the lower amount. So all in all, I'm going to say at a lower throne room, it's probably a D tier, and at a higher throne room, it's still a D tier. Okay, next is the artifact up in the paid chest. Activation. Okay, gotta read it. Predator's Triumph. Sorry. The artifact owner increases all their stats by 10% for each dead enemy and enemies with 50% or less health. That's not bad. Once in a while, when the artifact owner removes all shields and effects that reduce or block damage from the enemy with the highest health. Also, 4 random buffs are removed from the target, and the artifact owner deals physical damage equal to 35% of the target's max health. Okay, so from what I can see, it works. This is activating on 4 seconds, and then it's not really a game changer, honestly. All shields and effects. It only removes shields and effects from the enemy with the highest health. If this was like 3 or 4 enemies, this would be super good. 4 random buffs are removed from the target. Yeah, that's not that good, honestly. This first part is pretty good. If this had a couple different word changes, 4 enemies deals pure damage equal to 35% of the target's max health, this would be a game changer. But overall, probably a C tier at both throne rooms. So that, oh, I gotta talk about the totem. Okay, so this totem. Spirit of the Leader totem. Once in a while, over 3 seconds, the unit scares a random enemy for every second for 2 seconds. And deals 250. No, I don't like this one. 250,000 magic damage. So 3 seconds, you get 2 seconds. You're scaring 2 random enemies, which can be pretty easily countered, and dealing 250,000 magic damage, which in the big scale isn't that much when your unit's dealing 15,000 for 15 million a battle. So I don't think this is going to be that good. Probably, if I had to guess, probably a B tier, high or low B tier, high C tier for both of them. Next, talking about these special rewards, we've already kind of gone over this. These are really good. I'm going to be excited if I get any of these, a lot of these, even though I have lots of badges of courage now. These are really good. That's really good. That's really good. I like that. But overall, that's about it. Yeah, and we went over this. Kind of just go as far down as you can. Boss, pretty simple. By the way, you can, if you have premium, you can attack 10 times for 500 tokens or tickets and attack 1 time when you don't have to sit through the entire battle, which is really nice. And the best way to grind this event. Okay, so the best way to grind this event. Every day you get your tower, right? I haven't finished mine today for this video, but if I go into auto battle here, every single battle you get 9 tickets. So every single battle that you win, I'm going to get 9 tickets here. This is a really overpowered thing, and every single day of tower you can get, or you do get 810 tickets if you get 100% tower, which I think a lot of people can nowadays. So tower is definitely the best way to get these tickets, but you cannot refresh it with gems or anything else, so you have to just kind of sit through it. Second best way, Dark Cathedral. I'm not going to hop in one of these because I don't want to waste your guys' time, but let me tell you, if you do Dark Cathedral, only focus on the bosses on the floors and just speed through it. It doesn't really matter what mode. You're going to be getting a bunch of tickets. A bunch of tickets. I think in about 2 hours, I was able to grind up like 1,500 or 1,700 tickets, which is super nice because that's about like 180, 240 hammers. So Dark Cathedral is going to be the best way to grind it. And while this PAL event is still going on, which I already made a video about, go check that one out. It is great to grind Dark Cathedral because it'll get you both PAL food and tickets for this event. So I would highly recommend grinding Dark Cathedral at the same time for both of these. Okay, that's going to be about it today. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe. If you got to the end, please leave a comment letting me know what you'd like me to change or what you'd like me to go over in my next video. Thank you guys all so very much for watching, and Castle Chaos out.
Okay guys, post-editing Castle Chaos here. I'm so sorry about the mic quality. I completely forgot to sync my headphones to my freaking computer. That's all my bad. It should be improved for the next video. Sorry about that again.